Donald Trump has made many outlandish claims about energy and the environment, often drawing on his own perspective as a golf course owner and climate change denier. Throughout his political career, the former president often insisted that windmills were ugly threats that killed all the birds. He once called for former Vice President Al Gore to be stripped of the Nobel Peace Prize because it was cold outside. Not content with simply calling climate change a hoax, Trump claimed it was invented by the Chinese government. But in his third presidential bid, Trump appears to have discovered a new environmental obsession at least 8 times since May. He has publicly claimed that the Biden administration's climate policies threaten donuts above all else. When have donut shop, food store or clothing store? Heat. Need everything. Everything, Trump said at rally in Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, last month. You need trucks to deliver your product. The energy is very big. Very important. The recurring theme in Trump's remarks about donuts is that they are only possible with fossil fuels. If you make donuts, everything you do has to do something. And when they shut down our energy, we were energy neutral, Trump said in an interview with Real America's Voice in October. In an interview with former economic advisor Larry Kudlow on Fox Business Network in August, Trump again praised the pairing of fossil fuels and donuts. He told Kudlow that fossil fuels are so big that they encompass everything. Everything. You make donuts in the oven and in the trucks that deliver them. Whatever you do, it's more about energy. Even when Trump talks about other aspects of the economy in his remarks about crude oil and gasoline, donuts always find their way into the picture. If making donuts, baking a cake, a lawyer, an accountant, you work in heating or trucking, whatever you do, the energy is huge, Trump said. September speech in Maquoketa, Iowa. One generous interpretation Trump's remarks is that he mentions donuts as an example, albeit a very specific, very unappetizing one, of a regular part the economy that could be affected by energy policy changes. But like many of Trump's claims, there is no evidence to support this. Making donuts doesn't require any special level of fossil fuel resources. And the latest public data shows that Americans are as eager as ever for the nation's most iconic pastries. In fact, the 7 billion American donut industry is projected to grow another 3 billion by 2027, which analysts attribute to increasing consumption of snacks and indulgences. According to Trump's rivals in the Democratic Party, there is a fairly simple explanation for Trump's newfound donut obsession. The thing about Trump is that more you pay attention to what says, the less sense he makes what says, said Josh Schwerin, a Democratic consultant who helped run party's largest super PAC in 2020 and is now working on climate messaging. From a climate perspective,